Good evening and welcome to yet another episode of Beating COVID-19. Uh, today's story, because we are doing about hope stories this week, before we round up the series tomorrow. Um, Today's story is a personal story. It's about me. It's my story, and um, it's it's just about how we got here, from where I started, basically. Um, the most important thing is this story is about us. It starts with me, then goes out to you. More than a year ago, I mean, I started a Facebook group called fast.ke, and the aim was that we could get people who can fast on a regular basis and pray for our nation, the nation of Kenya. Well, I knew nearly nothing about Facebook groups, but I formed it and I prepared and I got everything running. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to grow it beyond me and myself. Basically, I signed up, went admin, and from there I was kind of lost. But the reason why I started that group was because I felt an urge not only to pray for this nation but to fast for it, because for many years I had been praying, especially about the fight of corruption and so on. And last year around this time, it looked like we were getting a breakthrough. So I said, why don't we catch the momentum and keep going? And actually 1 year later, things are really worse. So this time, as I was writing my script notes, I took stock of what we've been doing, as in beating COVID-19 from when it started up to now, and what was the driving force? What was the reason for living, to put it out there? And I realized it's just to bring out the best in us. And again, I felt the urge one more time to create another group and say, this time I will not keep it quiet, but I will share it with the audience who watches our videos. And today's discussion is called The Best of Us. TBOU, The Best of Us. And on Facebook, I've just created a group called TBOU, and I hope you find it and join. Yeah. Now, why the best of us? There's a lot of negativity in the world today. Messages and messaging and news and features are all slanted that if it bleeds, it reads. That's usually the slogan. That it has to be bad news for it to travel. But the vast majority of humanity are decent people. They are the best of us. Now you see where I'm going. And I want to reach out to the best of us out there, both locally in Kenya and those who watch this video, who have opportunity to share this video with other people, that they can join a Facebook group called TBOU, or The Best of Us. And that group has, in the beginning I've said, I have just put like 4 points. What are our driving points? I just wrote 4 of them and I said, let me come and shoot this video. Number 1 is to create anticipatory awareness. Number 1, the anticipatory awareness is being aware of what's coming next. Like if you see in all our current videos, there's a notice that comes at the end then talks about the mental pandemic. Because right now, science and technology are all racing to fix the COVID pandemic. But after the COVID pandemic is under control, as in once they flatten the curve and business opens, and people forget that it was there. I mean, literally, it's not in their forebrain, it's in the back. The scars, the inner scars that are that have been caused by COVID will need people to support. Will need people to bring healing. We'll need people to help each other out of the stress and the turmoil that will be left behind in the wake of COVID, the COVID pandemic. How do people get back to work? Handshakes, are they still there? Can I hug someone? The fear of reinfection, the fear of infection, bringing it home, getting people sick, walking around with sanitizers everywhere we go, sitting next to people, are they socially distant? I mean, all the panic. Everyone's now like, no, I have to wash my food, make sure that it's sterilized. No, somebody could have touched it and bring the virus home. The wake of that is going to create a mental pandemic. And that mental pandemic is why I'm starting today, TBOU, that we can first have anticipatory awareness, that guys know what's coming next. Not the political, not the intellectual, what's coming next for you and me. Yeah. Number 2, offer a venting platform. Find a place where you can come and just express your fears. Talk about what is affecting you. This is a private group, so it's not open to the public. So bring out what you feel and have people come alongside and support you. I hope to be able to link it to FAST so that members who come on this side can also join the fast.ke and also join a more meditative, prayer-oriented group. Also, number 3, which is first is to create anticipatory awareness. Number 2, offer a venting platform. Number 3, bring the best of us in terms of skills, best practices, opportunities. Let this be a platform where the best minds can sit and develop ideas. The best of us is not, it's like an idea lab, a place where we can sit together and put projects together and help and go out there and make a difference. And the last thing, it's TBOU to the world, and TBOU to the world. Take this concept of the best of us to the world, scale it global, so that hopefully within a couple of years we can have chapters in many countries where people come with a common focus and develop solutions to help each other and the community at large. Now, the best of us also stands for, the TBOU also stands for Trust Built on Unity. Because we want to bring the best of us together, we want to create an environment where trust is built by the unity of people coming together to do good. So TBOU is not only the best of us, it's also trust built on unity. I don't want to say more. I honestly, I'm reaching out to you, the audience, that if you are familiar with how to run a Facebook group, moderators, admins, please add in the comments in Facebook or in YouTube, put in those suggestions in the comments. DM me directly. And let's get this thing started. Also, if you feel you can help with fast.ke as well, I'm free. It's not my baby. It's not my thing. It's something I built for everyone else. And I hope it can find usability and people to run it. Okay, so I hope to bring the best of us together, and I hope you who are watching belong to the best of us group. I want to wish you guys a good evening. Tomorrow we shall wrap up this whole thing in a nice bow and a parcel and then summarize the series. And I hope that this has been helpful to you and that it will bring forth confidence and encouragement to do better, to inspire, to think outside the box, and to be the best of you. So, have a good night. God bless you, and see you in the next one.